everyone. This is Stephen Knight from the Prize Foundation team, and today I have a very special episode of our cocktail series for you. Of course, you know PrizeFest is coming up October 2nd through the 11th, and I am here with one of the most amazing mixologists in the world, Ajuna Moffett. You're gonna want to remember that name. She's gonna be everywhere, y'all. And she is gonna be making one of our official PrizeFest cocktails for our online festival, so pay attention. You're gonna need 1 or 5 of these drinks. So, Ajuna, introduce yourself, tell us who you are and where you work and what are we going to be doing today.
Cool, yeah. So my name's Ajuna. I work at Fatty Arbuckles. I've made a couple craft cocktails over the past 2 years here that have hit really well in the city. So I'm super excited to be working with you on this one as well. My drink is called A Change Is Gonna Come. It was inspired by all of the BLM movements here in town. And I have a couple locally sourced ingredients from Ben's Body Basics, which is a Black-owned business in Shreveport that I really just wanted to showcase and kind of, you know, make a drink about. So that's what we're doing.
Well, perfect. I am so excited to show off your drink today. So I am your student today, and you are Yoda. Walk us through this.
All right. So first, we're gonna grab our mixing glasses.
Okay.
Yours is right there.
Perfect.
All right.
Have my
Measuring tool.
measuring tool. Got it.
Yeah. And we are going to do a half an ounce of honey.
Okay. We're gonna watch her super closely because this is an expert squeezing technique on this honey body bottle here. Oh
It's
yeah.
Super, super, super expert.
Here, we're gonna grab this from you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Grab another spoon.
Thank you. Okay, I got my honey in there.
And we're going to take our stirring spoon. You can do this with just a regular spoon at your house too. I would say if you don't have something that can measure out a half ounce of honey, I would say like a tablespoon probably. So we're just going to scrape this right out. Make sure we get it all in there. And because this spoon is sticky, I'm just going to leave it right here in the glass.
Oh,
So we
that's
don't
so
get everything
smart.
all super sticky.
Honestly, I would have just sat it on the counter because I'm that kind of person. Then, okay, cool.
All right, so now we're going to take our lemon.
Okay, lemon.
Lemon juice. It's about a half a lemon. If you just cut a lemon in half and juice it right into your glass, you'll get about a half ounce of lemon juice. All right.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. Got the lemon juice in there.
All right, and we're going to do the same thing with our cranberry juice.
Cranberry. Yeah, there you go. It's already smelling really, really good. So, like, how do you layer the aromatics for this? How do you go about picking, certain flavors?
Well, so this particular one, I just was kind of trying to keep it very basic, but because I know that everybody's going to be doing this at home with COVID and all of that, so the way that I picked these, I kind of just go from, I choose my spirit, which right now is Uncle Nearest, which is a really cool Black-owned distillery. The history on that's really nice. I would suggest looking it up if you're unaware of it. But I basically just kind of start from here and then work off of what flavor profiles I find in the liquor itself. So
Very
this
cool.
particular whiskey is very sweet. So I try to just balance it from there. So I know chamomile has some really nice sweet undertones to it. Cranberry is nice for a little bitter back end on it, and then the lemon as well. Pineapple I know goes really good with this because I made a drink with Jada Durden with pineapple in it. So that's
perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you already know. Okay, so what's next?
All right, so
Done lemon and the cranberry and the honey.
so we're gonna do the pineapple now.
Okay, pineapple. Pineapple's one of my favorite fruits, so I was very excited to see this was in the drink.
Yes, we're going to do an ounce of
Okay,
this.
an ounce. Okay, she filled that all the way up, y'all. So, all right, so let's get in here, get this full. All right, going from there, what do we do next after the pineapple juice?
So we are going to take our whiskey,
Okay.
which, like I said, is Uncle Nearest.
Mhm.
Are you aware of Uncle Nearest?
I'm not. Like, tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, so Uncle Nearest is named after a slave named Ernest Nearest Green, who actually was the first person to create the Jack Daniels recipe.
Oh.
Jack Daniels stole the recipe and made $1 billion off of it, and Uncle Nearest is finally being recognized now.
In its own brand.
And its own brand, yeah.
Wow, that's really, really amazing and quite the crazy story.
Yeah.
But
So-
today we're going to celebrate Uncle Nearest.
What the?
Oh,
Yeah.
flip. See, this is why we have her here. So we're flipping it and we're going to fill Okay, I see
You
what
see
you're
it?
saying.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
fine. It's okay. We're going a little heavy-handed on this one. You know, why not? It's 2020.
Thank you. She's so gracious. Like, as I am a klutz and obviously not an expert bartender. Okay, so
All right.
next.
So next, we're going to take a pinch of our chamomile from Bed's Body Basics.
Okay. It smells really good.
It's very good. I like it a lot. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just a pinch.
Okay, got it.
Okay. And now we are going to
Gonna get some ice, y'all.
there's you can't see it, but it's just like a frozen tundra that I'm just chipping away
it's
out
a
of
magical landscape of ice.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Perfect. We can stir it.
Yeah.
Cool.
The reason I chose the stirring drink is because I felt like it would be easier for people at home to do this. You can do this in a pint glass with a regular spoon. It's super easy and it's still going to taste really great.
Right. You have like some kind of stirring technique over there.
Yeah,
It's like you're turning the spoon almost.
yeah. That's why that's why you can see these spirals on them. So
Oh.
it's so that you don't disturb too much of the liquor inside. You're not, riling the ice around and all that.
And typically, how long do you recommend people stir this?
About 30 seconds.
Okay.
You're just diluting it and making it not so whiskey forward and heavy. So it's a nice like summer into fall sipping drink instead of just bam
Like,
whiskey.
okay,
Yeah.
so we're not like pounding this or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this right here.
Okay, then.
All right, now we're gonna fill our glass up with ice.
Our glass. Okay.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Get a little ice in here, folks. Perfect.
All right. And while this is still just kind of sitting,
Okay. Oh, fire's coming out.
Fire's coming out. This is super simple, I promise.
Uh-huh.
It's very easy to do. So you're just gonna grab a lighter. A torch is probably gonna work better, but I know that's not,
Yeah, not everybody has a torch.
not everybody has a
at home.
torch. So I'm gonna use a lighter just like everybody else. You're just going to lightly singe this until you kind of start to smell that rosemary come out.
I love the crackling sound it's making too.
Yeah. It's gonna make your whole house smell good, y'all.
It really does smell good. I wish y'all could smell this at home.
All right, I'm gonna hand this to you. Careful, it's
Perfect.
probably a little hot.
Thank
There
you.
we go. I'm gonna drop it right back here for a second so we can strain our drink. Almost got it. You might be burning better than mine, actually.
I'm like, wow, this smell. Yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah.
I'll burn just a little bit more.
Mhm.
Perfect. I think this is great.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you. Okay.
So now we're gonna take our strainer.
Perfect. So I'm
Our
just going
glass.
back over
Oh, yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So glass, and then I have my own little strainer over
Mhm.
here.
Have you ever strained a cocktail before?
I've only used the shaker, but I feel like,
Okay.
is this the right way to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Feel free to use 2 hands if you so please. And if you don't have a strainer at home, you can also use 2 cups and kind of just naggle your way like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That I see.
Yeah. So I'm gonna top it with just a little bit of soda, just to kind of open it up just a little more. Do you want to do it?
Okay. Which button am I hitting?
It's this one right
Okay.
here.
Y'all, there are so many buttons on this,
Yeah.
but I'm getting like the expert bartender experience. Okay. Cool.
All right. So then we're gonna put our rosemary right on top. Here's yours.
Thank you.
And I have, just to make it look a little more fancy, I have pierced some Luxardo cherries to put in as well.
Thank you. Y'all, it's really good.
All right.
And I have my straw over here. Are you ready to give this a taste together?
Time to enjoy, yeah.
All right.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
Y'all, I know there's a bit of whiskey in it, but it tastes just like wine.
Mhm.
It's so good. I love the flavors on it. It's very end of summer appropriate. I'm a big fan of cranberry juice, pineapple, and it just really cruises right into your palate. Like Ajuna, this is absolutely amazing. You're gonna provide the recipe, of course, to the audience,
Yeah.
so that they can make it along at home. Because if you're like me, and while you're visual, you can't always follow along as people are talking. There will be written instructions so that you can make this delicious drink. A change is going to come at home, inspired by BLM and all of our local craft makers in the region. Okay, Ajuna, is there anything you'd like to leave them with today before we head to our next bartender?
I guess just happy PrizeFest, you guys. It's been a year,
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
celebrate.
Let's cheers that.
Yeah.
We'll do a Viva La PrizeCast on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Viva La PrizeCast! All right.
Let's do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Okay, let's do a Viva La PrizeCast on 3. 1, 2, 3. Viva La PrizeCast! All right, guys, we'll see you with the next bartender. Hello, everyone. This is Steve Knight of the Prize Foundation, and of course, you're here for another episode of PrizeCast. Today, I am here with Claire Matthews of the Noble Savage. She'll be introducing herself in just a moment, so hang on. We're doing another PrizeFest official cocktail, and you know I love making drinks with you all at home. Make sure to take note of this drink because you're going to be enjoying it all PrizeFest long, which is happening October 2nd through the 11th, and you can watch it all at prizefest.com. Okay, Claire, now it's your time for the floor. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name's Claire. I am the head bartender over here at the Noble Savage Tavern. And today, Steven and I are going to be making you guys a riff on one of my favorite classic cocktails, which is the Bee's Knees. It's a gin, honey, and lemon drink. But today, we're going to spice it up a little bit. We've got some fresh ginger, we've got some delightful lavender bitters, and orange blossom water to introduce. And it's really just a celebration of bees and all the hard work that they do for us with their fuzzy little butts. And it's also a delicious cocktail. I have named it Pollinate Me Baby. Are you ready to make a drink?
I am so ready. Okay, so I'm going to let you lead, of course.
Absolutely.
so please teach me how to make your Pollinate Me Baby.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
All right.
So we're going to start with a small tin right here. This is a wonderful dry gin. You can use any dry gin, but this is one called the Botanist that really features some really bright floral botanicals. It's actually from the Isla region of Scotland, and it really plays well with these fun ingredients that I've chosen here for us tonight. So to start out, we're going to be doing 1.5 ounces of this into the small side of your shaker tin.
Okay.
And, you're watching at home. If you get a little bit heavy-handed with it, it's going to be fine.
Okay, perfect. All right,
There
thank
you are on the front.
Watching myself for 1.5 ounces. Nervous because I'm standing next to a really cool bartender.
You're doing a good job. I'm proud of you, Stephen.
Pour it into my
And I'm going to drink it anyway.
Nice.
Excellent. So now that we have our gin in the tin, we're going to add 2 dashes of our Cocktail & Sons lavender bitters just to give it a really nice floral note. Also, fun fact, lavender is a bee's favorite flower. So a 1 and a 2,
all right.
Just like that.
Thank you. A 1 and a 2, just like that. All right. So what's next? What do we got next?
Excellent. I have some fresh ginger already grated right here. You can also use a ginger liqueur or any other like ginger flavored syrup you may have around. The fresh ginger is really nice. It gives it a nice spicy kick. So you only need like a scant little spoonful. This is about, I would say, like 1/4 teaspoon. If you're feeling spicy, bring on the ginger though. I'm going to drop that right into my tin and give it a little twist around, and I'll give you some as well, Stephen.
Thank you. So do you think that since we're adding something like ginger to this, it could work as an aperitif, the drink itself?
Oh, absolutely. Or a digestif after dinner. The ginger helps settle the tummy along with the honey as well. But really, you can drink this any time of day. Times are weird.
Love it. Okay, so what's next?
Next, I have some fresh lemon juice down here. You're going to need your jigger again. It's going to be 3/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. And it's really important to get fresh juice in here. It makes a huge difference in the flavor profile.
Thank you.
Just that fresh citrusy zing.
It smells really great, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, it does smell good in here right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. Okay. So right here I've got a honey syrup. The reason it is important to use a honey syrup as opposed to just straight raw honey in a cocktail is that the introduction of the ice makes the honey really viscous and it doesn't really immerse fully in the drink. So this is just a 3-to-1 honey to water solution. I'm using Hummer & Sons, our local honey.
Of course.
So absolutely support local honey if you can. We want to help our bee friends just keep on chugging. So we're also going to do 3/4 ounce of this as well right into the tin.
Thank you.
There you are, honey.
Love you so much. Okay. Got that in there?
Excellent.
Perfect.
Now, pick up the large tin.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get us a couple scoops of ice.
Okay, so it looks like we're getting ready to shake this.
Are you ready to shake it?
I am. So just tell the audience at home, if they don't know, like, what does shaking a drink like this do for it?
Well, the obvious answer to that is that it mixes it. It gets everything fully immersed. But the other two lesser known qualities of shaking something to mix it are dilution. Water is a really important ingredient in cocktails. It helps balance all the flavors out appropriately, and it changes the profile. It's just like adding, for example, a couple drops of water to your whiskey to open up that palate. The other thing is, if you have fresh citrus in your cocktail, you want to really kind of almost emulsify it as you shake it and get a really nice blend of those flavors in there. And shaking it with ice really vigorously helps open up all of those flavors.
We just got a masterclass at home, folks. Okay, so.
Cheers. Let's pour our ingredients right over the ice onto there.
Okay.
And slap that tin on. If you do not have a shaker at home, you can do this in a mason jar. You can stir it down vigorously and then strain it. Whatever works. But just get it cold and shake it.
All right.
Let's go.
Yes.
Make sure that's sealed on tight.
Got it.
And stop.
Alrighty.
Good shake. Yeah, about a 15 to 20 second shake is ideal for this cocktail, and you'll know because this is going to start getting cold. You'll hear that sound of the ice change a little bit.
All right.
Excellent. So, we got a cocktail ready to go into our glass.
Okay.
I'm just going to strain it. This is a nice little coupe glass. Any cocktail glass will do. Coffee mug, whatever you want. So go ahead and strain that right into the glass. Look at that beautiful color.
Okay. Perfect.
Excellent. There is one final ingredient, and my favorite part. So right here in this little atomizer bottle, I've got some orange blossom water, a really fun ingredient that you can find in any like local spice store, local Asian grocery store is a perfect place, and it just adds a really nice little floral note when you take your first sip. It's the first thing you're greeted with, and it's perfect for this cocktail. I'll give it a couple spritzes on top. Can you give me a little spritz as well?
I love it.
You're hired.
Thank you.
All right. I actually would like to try yours. Do you want to trade?
Yes, let's trade. Thank you.
That's perfect.
Ooh. Ooh. It's okay. We like them.
We haven't been sampling.
It's fine. Okay, so
All right,
let's
cheers.
cheers. All right. It smells so good. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, Stephen, this is perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I had a great...
You're hired, yeah.
Oh, they don't want me here behind the bar, y'all, but this is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite cocktails I've gotten to make so far on this series. You want to try it at home. Remember, PrizeFest happens October 2nd through the 11th at PrizeFest.com. That's where you can find all of your tickets and more to our festival. So, Claire, are there any parting words today before you'd like to leave us?
Not really. I just want to give one more shout out to the bees and also to gin, one of my favorite spirits to work with.
All right,
cheers.
Perfect. So on the count of 3, we'll have a hearty Viva la PrizeFest. Are you ready?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Viva
Viva
la
la
PrizeFest!